Ho ho ho! I can't even remember how to do this. I'm kidding. How are we all doing? I've lost a little nib for my camera again. It's in a bag. Okay, so we will be back tomorrow with the camera. I'm hoping. I'm going to order a new nib for the camera. It's like a converter for the size of the USB. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. Happy New Year! The start of a brand new year, a brand new daily show for all you lovely, lovely people. And yeah, you guys are going to get a chance to call in today, have a little chat about the topics, and throughout the week, you're more than welcome to refer back to previous days, bring up the conversation, and we'll get crack-a-lacking. But my brain is completely frazzled, so you might have to bear with me a little bit today, and my microphone stand is falling apart, so we just have to do our best. Now, we'll just give everybody a chance to get in, and bear with me one moment, please. Because there we go. That's what we want. We want this one. Where the hell have all my buttons gone? No. All right. I guess we're going with this. Yeah. So, been waiting for this. Did it freeze? Nah. No, listen, I tell you what, I fell asleep with the heating on and woke up, and it was about 1,000,000 degrees in the house. Literally 1,000,000 degrees. Apparently, it was snowing yesterday and stuff. So, it's kind of cozy here, but not by design. So, we're going to start off looking into the Epstein stuff. This all popped off before Christmas. The DOJ obviously having to release all of the files. And the last time I looked into it, I believe we were up to about 1% of the files being released. I'm sure you've seen a lot of the images. I mean, here's an absolute prime example. There is literally terabytes and terabytes of this. Well, maybe not terabytes, but that's been put online. The last one, I think, is 12 gigabytes. And it's just mad. It's crazy. It's Happy New Year, man. It's crazy to get a look inside. Like this. Just bear with me, everybody. Oh my God. That is a lot of monitors. It's weird, man. Because it like this room, it looks like you're staring into like the staff room of like an office building or something like that. It doesn't look like a millionaire's house. Maybe this is like a reception sort of place. Maybe I don't know. It's wild. Anyway, I'm going to keep going through all of these. But for me, we spoke about this um, last year about how timing and about how I felt like a lot of the decisions being made around the world were being based off of, I felt like everyone was like being backed into a corner and being forced to make decisions rather than having the time to think about them. One moment. Um, and we're starting to see a lot of interesting things in some other cases pop up. And yeah, there's just so much fluff in all of this. Just bear with me. I had a bunch of this organized and then lost it all because idiot. But I mean, what are you guys off? Do you know what? As well, I'm going to actually post the link if you guys want to come and join me. I don't know if this is all fully set up. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Hang on a second. Come. Fine. Sure. Um, let's get back into this. So we did a show on Joe Burnett Ramsey just before Christmas. I cannot tell you how much fluff is in all of this. Like, I really think they could have done a better job of putting out efficiently what it is people were asking for. How do you guys feel like they're handling all of this? I mean, it's apparently snow tonight in London. There was a little bit of snow here yesterday. Sounds like Bondi. Okay. I'm just reading your guys' chat just now. Sorry, everybody. First day back at work and that brain's frazzled. See, here's another. I mean, it's just so odd. I mean, he's odd anyway, but I mean, it's really weird when you get to look inside the world. I felt the same when all the Savile stuff broke, You start seeing things differently. And like, for example, this round room. It's just odd. There's Epstein. Is that Clinton? It looks like Bill Clinton. Who is this little rascal in the background? Oh, brain's frazzled, mate. Absolutely. Like when you heat up a pan, right, to cook yourself some bacon and eggs, right? But the pan's way too hot and the egg just sticks to the pan. In fact, do you remember that advert from the 90s? It could be relevant now. This is your brain. This is your brain after New Year's. That could be relevant. It's just so weird. And again, I know we're looking at pictures of the toilet, all right, but it's the first day back. Give me a break, all right? Okay, I want to get through every single one of these documents online with all of you, okay? We're about through the first 50 pages of all of this. Like, I mean, does anybody know what this is? Can anyone explain to me what these are? Does anyone know? Everything looks odd. I don't know what is going on in half of these images. Now, this is what I was expecting more to see: shiny stuff, marble, mahogany everywhere. Like, I look at a photograph of this and just imagine every way that I'm going to kill myself, slipping on this floor and cracking myself off a right angle. Right? Proof. File storage. And I tell you what, Missy B420. There's a lot in this, right? There's a lot. Filing cabinet inserts, file storage. Okay, yeah, thank you. I don't mean I'm not talking about the drawers, right? I'm not talking about the clearly obvious filing cabinets, and I'm talking about the weird dangling fabricy paper stuff, right? Just do we know? Holding files. I mean, I swear, put a 1 in the side chat if you thought I meant the filing cabinets and shame yourself right now. Freaking filing cabinets. I'm not that far gone, okay? Half an apple, yeah. Right, let's close these ones down and open up another bunch. Hanging folders. I don't know. Yes, the inserts. Okay. Listen, we all got to learn things. Again, a lot of these images just look like this. I don't know why there's so many pictures of bathrooms. Again, we're getting into what you'd expect to be seeing now. What the hell is that phone from? Damn. Interesting though. More artwork, just everything that the Department of Justice and the FBI really wanted. We knew what we wanted. We want pictures of bathrooms, okay, and we want filing systems. It's crazy. And do you know what's really frustrating? Do you know what's really frustrating? Everyone has been calling out for the evidence and the proof and all of this, and we want the Epstein files. This is the Department of Justice's criminal evidence that they acquired after the fact. So even though we think we're looking at the Epstein files, we're looking at the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. And that's fine too. Yes, there we go. Thank you. That sums up very quickly what I'll spend the next 90 minutes trying to vocabularize. If you guys can give me a little like and share as well. Ronald is just getting back into the new year and where I cannot find anything. There we go. My brain is laughing at me. Right, let's just get the next one. Load of these loaded up. Apologies, everybody. Bear with me. I do believe tomorrow night as well, we are back on with our good friend Nick going into the Silent Children Part 2. Oh my God, it's now pictures of elevators. I mean, are you guys even interested in looking at this? Like, is this remotely interesting? I mean, I think it's interesting. And, for the benefit of you guys, I'd much rather go through it all because I think all of this is interesting. But if you guys are just like bored out of your mind, let me know. I don't think we need to see multiple angles. Yes doesn't help me. It's either yes, I'm bored, or yes, this is interesting. I'm sorry for picking on you. We're getting to them all. Yeah, I'm just going through them all with you guys. It's a bit of a long, painful process, but that's what we're here for. I mean, what is that? I tell you as well, I don't know how I feel about all this white and gold and marble. Like, it really is tacky. Like, it could be a billionaire's house. It could be like a really overdone, like, cafe. I wish they would show us what's underground. Yeah. What is that chess set? Look at that. That's a fancy. What is going on here? That looks like the back of a pair of women's legs. Wait a minute. Is that? What am I looking at? Tacky. Yeah, I would go with that. Yeah, there's a lot of people coming forward. Looks like a retirement design. Damn. All right. Okay. So interesting. All right. Now we're getting into some more ominous artwork here. I mean, what is that? I mean, for a start, I wouldn't be able to walk under that. Every time I walked under that, I'd think that was going to fall on me. But that looks like the ropes around her neck, right? Damn. I mean, that is up there with the Podesta's artwork. The Podestas have got like a bronze cast of one of the headless victims of Dahmer. I mean, okay. Bit mad. More evidence, pictures. Another bathroom. Jesus, what? Like, and we're cracking through all this. I mean, again with the bathrooms, absolute tack. That's another bathroom. This is very odd. Like, I'm assuming this is like a statue or something like that. Somebody might be able to tell me something about it, but peculiar. We do have some really sick people in the world. All right, now we're getting a bit more. Now we've whipped out the leopard print. We've even got the freaking gong out now. Like, damn. So many bathrooms. Versace clocks, yeah. Okay, this is getting a bit weirder now. Like, what is that? See if you were off your nut, right? Off your nut. Also, what is the floor all about? What is going on? What? This is the most bizarrely matched room of decor I have ever seen. There's another one of those little kids. Look at him. Hello there. Oh my God. This is terrifying. Like, this whole. Like, do you see the stuff on the walls here? The mountains. It's very peculiar. I wonder if there's different kinds of lights in here that would make all of this pop out and glow or whatever. I mean, that is crazy. It's another one of those freaking phones. Why would you still have these phones lying around? Like, I don't understand. I really don't. Well, I mean, even if the floor is a carpet, that is a terrible choice of carpet. It looks like a cover, though, right? Like, am I just too poor to know what a hardwood floor cover looks like? Nah, they're not real leopard skins. I can't imagine they can't be real leopard skins. I have access to a real leopard skin, so we can have a look at it. That could be real leopard skins. Now that I'm saying it, why would they not be real leopard skins? Like, it's freaking the Epstein Island. It's the freaking Epstein house, isn't it? They're going to be real. Damn. Here's our look. An odd room, man. What is on that little whiteboard, though? What? Also, that is a very low down whiteboard. Hang on, the depression signs. I missed the first part of what you were saying. Yeah, that's wild. All right. Keep going. Here's another one. See, it makes a little bit more sense looking this way. Like, I can understand the decor a bit more now, but it's odd. Really odd. What the frick is that? This little guy. And this little guy. Oh, there's our boy, Trump, right there. Interesting. Human meat, anyone? Yeah, that is a funky, old, expensive table. But that's interesting. All these photographs are an interesting one. I swear to God, if that's going into another bathroom. No, we're in some just other rooms of the house. Other rooms of the house. Shut these down and open some more. I mean, we all know what Kash Patel said. Like, he came on the Joe Rogan show and he said there was no conspiracy. There is no conspiracy. There's nothing for anyone to worry about. Nothing to see here, people. But he sat there and said it all. See, Missy, right? So here's the thing. See, if we were talking about like the guy that serves us our McDonald's, right? We could talk passively about him being a liar, right? He's the leader, he's the head of the FBI. And nah, I wouldn't say Masonic floors. They're like a chessboard. Chessboard, like big white, big black, big white, big black, and things like that. The elevator to the satanic layer could be Missy means Cash Patel. Yeah. I'm assuming she does. They all lie. They do, yeah. But yeah, but do you not remember a day where the lies would come through newspapers or through someone telling you on the news, right? Now we've got the head of the FBI jumping on the biggest podcast platform in the world to completely fill the audience full of absolute nonsense. And we're all just sitting here in this weird mental state and culture where we expect it. And we all just go, oh, well, they all lie. If that was a member of staff within a business you ran or were part of, they'd be fired. They'd be gonzo. You know? It's crazy. Easy to clean, yep. Hell yeah. Very much so. Right, next lot of images. Okay. We are going to be going each day on the Daily Show where we'll be delving into more and more of these. I feel like we all need to see it, right? Even if we're just sitting flicking through it all, I feel like we all need to see it. Might not be super exciting, but we are going to get to some. Do you know what? I'm so glad that they took the time to photograph every open door in this whole house. I was wondering, is the real crime against Epstein him just leaving a room and leaving a door open? I mean, oh, well, there we go. All right. Okay. That is mad. Those are the jackets and garments of a monster. Like, it's just, honestly, I can't believe. Okay, we're going. All right. Oh man, this is more puffer jackets. Stairway. I think we've seen this. I recognize this backdrop here. I don't think we've seen up the staircase though. Whoa. Look, I'm not being funny, right? But look at going up this staircase, and when you turn the right here, the tone kind of change. I feel like this gets a bit more ominous up here. Like what? Is this a mirror? Must be a mirror. Where'd this little dude come from? Like again, kudos to the FBI for this one. I mean, kudos. I imagine there'll be reasons for this. They'll be explaining how to get to and from areas in the house and explaining how X and Y was done. You know, I'm sure. Excuse me. Oh man, I mean, the carpets are just dire. What is that? Is that like a little artistic nude up here? Could be. Right. I just want you to know how useless all of that was. Okay. Um, for tomorrow's episode, I will have the next file all downloaded, so we won't have to click through it all. I did a boo boo. All right, can't show you that one. It's got a picture on the wall of a lady's boob. What is this sink all about? I feel like nothing good has come from this sink. The bad sink. The kitchen stuff. Again, not super exciting. What? Like, is this in? Why is this is in? What? Here's us going into this room, right? Peculiar place. Like, you know, you've got money when you just bring in a second, like a second seal. Like, it's just like a this is like an umbrella, right? Like one of the sun umbrellas, but we're inside. There's another one of the phones from the 1970s. Why would you still have all these old phones kicking? I mean, there must be something I don't know going on with phones. That's all admissible. Okay. It's real peculiar. And we're cracking on with this, people. We're cracking on. Yeah, it's again, we're just getting the full. What the hell is that? Okay, that's the light fitting. All right. Okay. Yeah, you can see here that rope come. I mean, it's a bit peculiar. You could make some very interesting arguments as to what that rope from the center of the room is for. Yeah. Okay, we're going in another room now. Damn. See, this is what you this is more traditional millionaire vibe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, can we see in here? Creep show, man. This dude up here. So wait, that's where we just came from. So we've just came from that weird room with the umbrella into a library or a study. And is that the top of the stairs with the weird? This is odd. It's so odd. Yeah, that real odd. I mean, what even is that a painting of? All right. More angles here for y'all. Angles. More angles. And then we're off into another room. Okay, so this is the room that is now off to the side of the room we were just in, where I said, does it look like the top of the stairs? Now, do you see that little guy floating there? That looked like the little guy that was floating at the top of the stairs. In our leopard print see here. Why are all these so manky? Like, am I missing something here? Does this looks manky? Like, look at everything on this glass. Or am I missing? Am I missing something? Is this like a really expensive posh design thing? Maybe it is. manky glass. That is weird. So this room is connected to the top of the landing that we've seen, and the weird room with the sun umbrella. Interesting. Well, we've made it 135 documents in, people. We're doing it. Oh, and look, everyone. It would not be a corridor in the Epstein house without 6 or 7 bathrooms. Now, is that? Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Trying to get an aerial shot of something here. I swear. One moment, please. The couch is hoofing. All right. Yeah, man. He done a lot of work on that island. I don't even I don't know if that is his island that's in that picture. It could be. It could be. But it looked like something very different that I was looking up. In a second. I need to know. My brain needs to know. Because I swear. No, okay. We'll come back to that later. We'll come back to that later. Oh, just in case you missed it, another toilet. That is the most Texas cowboy table I've seen in a while. Why are there so many seats next to sinks? Like, right, so this is us at the top of those stairs now. I'm going to be honest with you. This place is tacky as hell. This is like, if you told me that this was like your mad aunt who died and you've inherited her house, I would not be surprised. And I'll tell you something else. I'm knocking that over, right? Knocking this over. This is getting knocked over. Literally within a week of moving in, that's getting knocked over. Just more images of inside the house. There's that wonderful sculpture dangling by its. Okay, we've got a bunch of books here. I guarantee you somewhere on Reddit, someone has gone through every one of these books. There'll be something that stands out. All right, just more pictures of the house, more pictures of the house. Right, okay. Hang on a second. It's been a long time since I heard that noise. That's all right. Okay. So bizarre, man. Like the way that All of this has been handled, and I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think about Trump? What do you think about the names? What do you think about all this? Like, I'll post a link in a minute. You can come and join me. Also, what? Why is there a West? Why? What is? Whose dog is this? Oh wow! Oh wow! Now we're getting a bit more into the million area. I mean, this it get like who decorates these places? Freaking tiger on the floor on the worst looking rug ever. Nah, this you would have to have a team of people in just to dust this place. What is what? I mean, that table is disgusting. I mean, it is just insane. Look at these big eggs. Oh, we've got more photographs though. Interesting. These big eggs are interesting too. This is the other end of the room. Oh my word. I mean, what an actual nightmare! And here we must be getting in rooms that are a bit more, used a little bit more often. This one actually has an iMac, like a piece of technology we can recognize. It looks like it was decorated with. Oh man, you can't see what I'm looking at. Sorry, this was the image I was just talking about here. We've got photograph here, photograph here, photograph here, our photograph here, all redacted. Um, but this is the first piece of a technology that I can identify. So I'm imagining this is a room that's going to be used more than less. Jesus, like, can you imagine? Like, I just don't know what brings people to think you can get away with this shit forever. Excuse me. Why are there so many sinks? Oh man. Do you know what? You know the answer to that. There's so many sinks because there's so many people washing their hands. What are they washing up though? What are they washing off? That's the horror story. Let's keep digging. Oh, hello, Alfred. How are you doing? Okay, so the next bit of artwork is another bathroom, and the artwork that's on the wall is it's an image from like the 80s. It's like two little boys with their pants on, facing with their backs to you, and they're sort of both pulling their pants forward and looking down at their junk, just on a wall. Just letting you know. I can show you this one. Oh man, who is this little chap? Wait, is that a mirror on a mirror? What the hell am I looking at here? That's a Yeah, that's definitely a reflection there. So that's a mirror, or is it a frame around the mirror so that when he stood there looking, what the hell am I looking at? Who buys this? Another angle here. Also, there's a toothbrush there. So, like, you're not going to have your toothbrush just like mulling about bathrooms that other people are using. Oh man. It's so bizarre. Going this way. Okay, okay. Just more pictures of the books. Alfred Einstein. I think we're in another room now. That's the same room. We're going backwards. Yes, we are. Okay, next one. Like, you know, we've all probably said, "Oh, I'd love to have a big house one day," and all this stuff. Could you imagine cleaning this thing? Imagine dusting. It's just there's more bathrooms here than there is rooms in my house. All right, I'm gonna sort of power through these next ones. Tiger. So we're still in the thrift shop room. Now we're back in a freaking like travel lodge. Oh, it's the artwork they wanted to show us. Okay, okay. Is that one of the dudes from the Ming Dynasty? And a big naked artwork person. Weird. It's kind of weird. And there, that is definitely a child's legs. Those are definitely kids' legs. Damn. I mean, it's one thing to be an evil, disgusting monster pervert. It's another thing to be like, can we get some 6x4 foot freaking pictures blown up of this? Symbols on painting. What I want you guys to do is if you spot anything from any of the shows, make sure that we get a chance to look over it. Like I say, I want you guys to be able to call in and come and join us and point out things you have noticed. Okay. Anywho. Really odd. Next lot. Right. We're going to do about an hour on this. Okay. But I want to see every single one of these damn files. But tomorrow, like I say, I won't have to click on each. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I can show you this bit. There we go. Like, what is going on here? There's more of these pictures on the wall, by the way. Like, I don't know who this artist is, but there's another one over here, and there's a lot of naked people on the walls. Oh, God. I don't know why, but something always creeps me out about being able to hang your stuff up right beside right beside the shower. Don't know why. I mean, it's very convenient. Oh God! Again, I'm slipping and cracking my head open on that. Like week one. Oh, okay. I can see what you did there, Jeffrey. I can see what you did there. So this is I completely. Wait a minute. That's a shower head, right? I mean, I'm not imagining that. Like, I'm so sorry, everyone, that these are the things I'm picking up on, right? But you're a millionaire, and this is how your shit's plumbed in. Like, I'm not. What? That's not even on straight, mate. Oh man! And again, what are we looking at? Is it because It seems like, why would you make I don't know what this is. I know what this is. I know exactly what this is, but damn. I thought it was a sauna, right? But that's what we're looking at here. Look. So we've got another toilet. Okay. I guarantee you, at some point, we're going to find a toilet in a toilet. Just, just in case. I think the biggest mystery is here is how incontinent were all the people in this freaking house. Mouthwash and toothpaste and toothbrush everywhere. So if this was a sauna, maybe it is a sauna. Maybe it's just a really posh sauna where you can go and take a dump and brush your teeth and then go and sit down on the murder steps. Do you know what I mean? But you wouldn't have mats. This is odd. Sauna's a good guess though. It just looks like if I was to smash your head in over here, right? Or I was to do something unthinkable and just needed to spray this whole place down, there is a drain right there. Now, blue towels. What did somebody pick up on the blue towels for? You want to elaborate on that? Because that's quite interesting. How we doing? How we doing? Plumbing for 40 years? Yes. Yeah, it just seems a bit. Hang on a second. Hello? How you doing? So I'm in the middle of doing a live. I'll call you as soon as I'm done. You're all right, mate. Sick. Sarah on fire as usual. As usual. We've got some good guests that are getting booked. I'm going to get all of the evening show thumbs up today for you lovely people. What is that? What is that? Okay, so I'm going to officially say this now. If you have more than one weird baby ornament, okay? Like, I don't mean you collect things that are, I don't know, like little cherub ornaments or stuff like that. If you have more than one massive featurette piece of statue in your house of a weird baby that didn't come from your great aunt or your granny's granny, there's something weird going on here. There's something weird going on. That is a barber's chair, isn't it? Yeah. Like, who wants that little fud staring at them when they're doing anything? Look at him. Look at it. Look at that guy. Look at him. I have matching towels. How come I fancy it? Well, interesting because towels are usually white as well in a place like this, or fluffy and white or cream. And blue and red towels have very specific uses. Yeah, I mean, it does look like a barber chair. I mean, it could be. And we're going into some weird. I mean, nothing good looks like is going on in there at all. Oh yeah, let's bring Jesus out. I'm sure he has had a lovely time witnessing all this. Oh wow. Now we're into creepy Dexter kill room plastic vibes. I swear to God, as it just led to our bathroom. What is going on? Is that a bath? Because that's got two sinks. This must be a bath. Why is that the entrance to your bathroom? Why have you got so many bathrooms? Oh, do you know the barber chair gives me like Ghislaine insists on cutting my hair vibes. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the sort of weirdness that barber's chair gave me. Ghislaine insists on cutting my hair. Oh, you creepy bastard! What is that? What in all of the bottles of potion and witchcraft are these? What is what is what the hell are we looking at? No, no, no. What are we looking at? So do we come in here? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. That is a door. That is a doorway, right? So we go in the door, which is here. And then what? What are we looking at? Because it's not big enough to be a bath. And clearly I meant to stand in front of it here. So that I come in and walk round here, but then the taps are facing the wrong way. Ritual stuff. It definitely could be ritual stuff. But what a bizarre freak show of a house, man. What is this now? What in the name of all living hell is this? What are going to be behind these doors? Do you remember in like the old, like the comedy movies, you'd see like a bunch of people running from one door to the next door to the next one. It was like a 70s thing you would see. That's what this looks like. I don't know if it's rich guy stuff. That could be rich guy stuff, and this could be rich guy stuff. But backward sink facing, what are we looking at? My brain already wants me to go and take a measurement of something. Do you know what I mean? And then try and figure out the diameters of all of this, because that is odd, bro. So, I mean, like I say, even if we're standing over here, do you think, again, I'm too much of a peasant? Do you think it's like something that you would sit here and the taps are here because somebody would be washing your feet here? I don't know. I don't know. Sus. S is for sus. All right, now we're back into the creepy. Oh my God. Is that the creepy room? Oh my God. I don't know if that's a duck tin or if that's that plastic. More pills there as well. Is this just a wardrobe? Is this just what a rich person's wardrobe looks like? I think it might be. Wait. Like, you wouldn't be sat here and then a bunch of people come out of here. And then you're like, oh, I'll have this one, thanks. I can't imagine that's how it happened. I'm sure it was just like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm kind of overwhelmed by all this. Another naked lady on the wall. Oh my God. Finally, we found the B-Day. I just want you all to take in this image, please. Okay? Take it in. Take it in. There's nowhere for this man to have a shit in this room. Are they pooing in one room and then doing that weird, like, I've not wiped my backside yet shuffle, right? They're doing the shuffle through to here, making a call, okay? Don't forget to make a call, and having a good old wipe. That is a B-Day, yeah. Where's the sink, the baby bed? No, it's a B. This is for washing your bum in. All right. For those of you who don't know what a B-Day is, it's for washing your bottom. So you can see there's a little jet here, and you would place thy buttocks over thy jetteth and sprayeth thy buttocks. And again, great design, putting the phone connection right next to where the toilet roll goes in, so you now have a wire traipsing across your creepy little B-Day room. Oh, wait, I take it back. There's a toilet. This is the B. So there's a B-Day room inside the room with the inside the toilet. No, there's no way, Sky, that would be the size of that room. No way. No way. If you're a billionaire and have a dedicated room for that, it does not look like this. If so, have been grossly let down. What is this new freaking hell? This is just his house. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've seen the bar of soap too. I imagine for your bum bum. All right, let's keep going. So a lot of construction now. Another bathroom. I'm assuming this is this. This has to be the same bathroom, right? Weird cupboard full of hats. Bizarre, man. He really is. All right. So I'm gonna go through one more load of these, and then we're gonna go on to our other topics today, people. But when we come back tomorrow on the Epstein files, I want to have a look at the Clintons' relationship, and I'm gonna go through a lot of these. There's a couple that are still on download. I need to download, sorry. But that's so we got through like 250 of Epstein files today. That's not too bad. We're going to have to pick up the pace though. And for example, me, when I click on this next image, you can't see it until I do this. Just a bit of a pain in the bum. Oh my God, that's another bathroom. At this point, do you think that the guy taking the pictures was just so triggered by all the bathrooms? He had to document all the bathrooms in such great detail. What is this little painting of horrors? I mean, what is this? Who? They've done this on purpose. Like, I'm assuming if you're an evil monster and you want to throw people off the investigation, just decorate your house like you're on some sort of fever dream. Because I feel like the ceilings are lower in this room. I feel like this is weird. This is why? Definitely wouldn't make it to seem more comfortable to a child, right? Oh, there you did. You said it. 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 It looks gay. The whole house is a bit flamboyant. Okay, Mixberry. If we're being honest, it's a little bit like, you know, as if like your 65-year-old, very charismatic and outgoing gay uncle, right, inherited a lot of money from his also very eccentric and very rich gay uncle. Yeah, footstools, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the bed are for little people to climb up onto the bed. Oh God, I said that sentence. Do you know, I have had a trauma-free like few weeks. It's been a few weeks since I've delved into the dark world of all this. But luckily for you guys, I'm completely and utterly immune to it all. But yeah, that's a bit weird. Uh-huh. You know, it's interesting, and this is going to probably sound a bit mad. The rooms in which that you entertain in order to lure your prey are much more flamboyant than the areas you take your prey to in this sort of context. Like this is a sad looking room. Like it really is. Oh, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, because facing the bed, and I can only really show you this much, is just a bunch of artwork with naked kids. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. What the fuck is this? We're closing. All right, this is the last lot for today. Okay. It's weird. Like I feel like it's just a endless winding corridors. Oh, and you guessed it. You guessed it. Pillows. Da 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 da. Is that a tiny dressing gown? It must be a woman's dressing gown, right? I'm going to convince myself that's a woman's dressing gown. Okay. What is? Look at the. Who decorates these places? Oh my god! That's the cuck chair. That is the Diddy chair right there, right there. Jesus. And here's something else. See, like we've got a freaking couch and a chair just facing the bed, yo. And again, a terrible cable management over here. But that chair, right, should be facing this way. If these chairs weren't positioned to what was to be showing what's going on in this bed. Could you imagine, right? Being some poor traumatized victim of this guy. You've been plowed with substances and you try and run for freedom out of this house. Like, where the hell would you even go? It's crazy, man. It is so crazy. Right, let me just let you know we have got. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this a lot faster. In fact, what we're gonna do. One moment. All right. So I think I'm going to put some links on Discord. Do I think it? Do you know what? It's funny you say that because it's almost like there's maybe one room in the whole house that I imagine I could turn around and say, well, yeah, that looks nice. But it's only been made nice because that's where all the interviews will be done or whatever. I mean, it just seems it it just seems full of crap. But You keep in mind as well, you gotta fill the house with something, right? But I mean, that dresser's a bold choice. And do you know what's even more frustrating? I guarantee you that piece of furniture probably costs the same as every single piece of like everything I own. Crap costs millions. Oh, that's a banger. Happy New Year to you too. Oh, do you know? Like, okay, so for you and me, Susie, right? We sort of look at our coffee table and go, well, IKEA coffee table from 2004, you've served your purpose. And out it goes. Or you give it to like your mad neighbor that upcycles everything, right? I guarantee you, these rich people, like things get handed down and handed down and handed down and handed down. And I get it. Trust me. Trust me. I'm much more of a fan of furniture that has been around for a long time because then that tells me I'm not going to break it. You see what I'm saying? But it is just full of crap. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're a millionaire. You've insisted on decorating your own property, and this is the outcome. Like this was not a good choice. Anyway, that's not why we're here. So let us now. Let me just find my thumbnail. Well, the reason I was looking at that island as well is it looked an awful lot like the aerial panoramic shot of one of the scenes in the movie The Beach. Uh, and of course, Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the ambassadors for the environment or some shit. And it's incredibly ironic that that beach that was in that movie is now completely destroyed. And apparently, Leonardo's our savior. No ceiling lamp. That's a bloody good point. Hang on, let me see if the angles, other angles, I've got anything. Oh, hang on. It's more toilets, man. Like, why are there so many? Yeah, there's a couple of rooms that don't have light fittings in the ceiling, actually. Is that weird? I mean, to have no lights in a room is pretty odd, but is it a case of like the building's so old they just, I mean, there's lamps and shit. And that's, I mean, there's definitely, I mean, that's a smoke detector. Or, I mean, I say it's a smoke detector. That's a spy cam. Spy cam! We figured it out, people. We found it. We found the Epstein nanny cams. That's it right there. Tiny Ghislaine Maxwell, just our little set of eyes poking through there, like, we got him now, Jeffrey. We got him now. Uh-huh. Ceilings are expensive. Are they expensive if you're Epstein? Or is it maybe just too much hassle? Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe being an international human trafficker and not having lights in your ceiling are maybe that's a sign. If you're out and about now, pay attention to who has a light in their ceiling. Count how many bathrooms they have in their house. We could be onto some data here. Also, it's like if you're going to tie your curtains back, can we have them all even? Oh, I mean, I know this is a room where horrible things took place, and this isn't the point, but this is because I mean, this looks like a terrible hotel room in Scotland. Like this is the sort of thing that Americans travel to Scotland for, and then they book a hotel called like McHaggis Inn, and this is what you get. This is what you end up with: a weird room with a creepy little like Ghislaine Maxwell turret and a cuck chair. Also, what is that? What is that? What is that? What do you think that is? Is that maybe something that they put on the floor to give, like, also, oh, like, there's too overstimulating. Too many things in this image are just, it's just too much. It's just, like, on the cables again, man, the cables. Yeah, really bizarre. And like, again, I just feel like I just feel like there's not very many open spots. Like, I feel like we've went up those stairs and then we turned where that creepy little floating blue statue was, and it's been nothing but toilets and rooms into rooms into rooms into toilets into rooms. I don't think I've ever experienced that. Like, I go out of a room into a corridor and into another room. Do you know what I'm saying? Really odd. Really, really odd. Again, I'm just a regular peasant of the world. Maybe this is just some rich folk normalcy. Right. So that was a fun little toe dip into the Epstein files. There is about another 145,000 of them. So we're probably going to have to get this on Discord. Get the links on Discord and start hacking our way through it all. But the next thing I'd like to talk about is, cheeky little invasion, cheeky little num-nums. You know what I'm saying? Big old New York home. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Let's just get my notes here. Okay. So, maybe a bit of a controversial view here, but it's about damn time America took some new territory. That's the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? We gave up a lot of what we had in this country. And if people want to talk a big game, right? I think we should start looking at politics as the playground, right? Because if they're all going to act like children and lie to our faces and think that they're going to get away with it, we have to assume they are the mentality of a child. And did you see Donald Trump's post on this? This was the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. Sometimes I look at this man's social media posts and I'm like, this is the proof of that I'm living in a fantasy world. Okay. Like, you just gotta love how mad this whole situation is. Oh, that's me talking. Just be quiet, Ronald. Oh, we're gonna get to Starmer. All right. We're gonna get to that scallywag. Because he is at it. Right. Let me just pull up some of this stuff. Trump's all right. Trump's all right because he's really far away from where I am. Okay. I've got Starmer to deal with. Okay. So at least Trump does a dance. Okay. At least Trump will drop some bombs and then he'll come out and do that wee dance he does. Starmer, none of that. None of it.
Amor. Ay, no.
I don't know, right? I can't feel, I just feel like a lot has happened in this part of the world since Paula M moved out of that part of the world. I'm not saying she's behind it all, but there's something going on. Big shout out, Paula M.
Mira eso.
Canada's become very safe since she arrived there too. I just want to say, maybe, allegedly. I made that up. It's probably not.
Mira eso.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's Paula's fault, but I'm just saying it seems like wherever Paula goes, big world decisions seem to happen days later. Okay. Now, I'm not saying she's Illuminati. Okay. But I'm just saying, we may want to sit our girl down and have a very stern conversation about some things. Also, I'm not saying Paula was from Venezuela either. But there is some bad men in Venezuela that got a good slap off of the team a few years ago. Are you telling me America went into another country and only dropped like 2 bombs? That is probably the most cost-effective war I've ever seen in my life. Drop a few bombs, go in, get the guy, leave, bosh. Yes.
Don't ask me who's in charge because I'll give you an answer and it'll be very controversial.
What does that mean?
It's a real guy. It's a real guy. What is that? What's that, mate? What is that?
We're in charge. We have to do one.
150 fighter jets. She can't. I know. Yeah, I know that, Nicola. I know that. Makes you wonder why. Did she start a coup? No, I'm kidding. Big shout out to Paula M, by the way. But I am going to make up a bunch of stuff about her this year about why she's left our country, and all of it's in jest and all of it's in good spirit. She's definitely behind everything, though. Okay, I'm beginning to see this now.
Venezuela, bring it back. It's a dead country right now. We were prepared to do.
Someone needs to go and get her clothes and take them to her. She's not a 7-year-old who's forgotten her PE kit, mate. Right? She's a grown woman who fled a country that took all of her shit from her. They were like, "Oh, you've got a big nice house and you've been saying stuff on the internet. Geese that. That's what happened. I remember when the army turned up at her house and said, "You've got half an hour to grab what you can. We're taking everything." It's mad. I'll tell you something else. Paula M is one of the nicest, most empathetic, loving people I have met in a long time. She is an incredible woman. 100% feeds people to the harvest gods, though.
Second strike if we need it. We're totally prepared.
But that's
We're
not
still
That word, what was that?
right now. We were prepared to do a second strike if we need it. We're totally prepared.
But that's off
We're
the
still
table.
prepared.
That's off the table now.
No, it's not. If they don't behave, we will do a second.
If they don't behave, that's the president right there. Why has he got a yellow tie on? What's that about? What's this about? Well, if they behave themselves, this is going to be a good year, people.
Colombia is very sick too.
Oh, Colombia! Let's take them all down. Let's go. Let's just invade everybody. Yeah, I am so here for the 2026 American Empire. Let's just go nuclear. Let's just all be toast by the end of this year. I'm here for it, man. Let's go out with a bang, humanity. Let's do it.
Run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States, and he's not.
I don't think the United States has any problem with that. I'm just going to say
Going to be doing
they hoover it up over there. Hoover it. Just hoover it up.
it very long. Let me tell you,
What does that mean? He's not going to be doing it very
he's
long.
not doing it very long.
He's not doing it very long. I love Trump. He doesn't even know how he got here.
His cocaine mills and cocaine factories. He's not going to be doing it very
So there will
long.
be an operation by
Cocaine factories? I'm sorry. Is he talking about little Juan out in the middle of the jungle with a microwave being ran off of a generator and a bunch of like metal cans? I think he's grossly overestimated some of this.
the U.S. and
It sounds good to me.
are you considering U.S. action in Cuba?
I think it's just going to fall. I don't think we need any action. It looks like it's going down.
Yes. Trump's lost it. He is doing it. Is he now trying to distract us from the Epstein files? Because if so, it's working. I'm here for this. Invade everybody. Let's go.
We have breaking news here at the White House. President Trump posting this photo. Take a look.
What a post. I mean, Who posts this?
That appears to be Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro after being captured by U.S. forces actively aboard the USS Iwo Jima. Now, this picture was posted by Trump and the White House, and we see what appears to be Maduro.
He's literally applauding Trump. Thank you for getting me out of there. Thank you.
In a gray Nike sweatsuit with a water bottle in his hands and what looks like very dark glasses or a blindfold over his eyes and headphones.
This guy was threatening Trump. Come and get me, you coward. Oh, man. He's not getting Greenland. He can suck his mum if he thinks he's getting Greenland. He can deal with all of South America, okay? Trump, you keep your ass over that side of the water, okay? Keep your ass on that side. Greenland. Suck his mum. No. You can have Colombia, Cuba, or Venezuela, all of these places. That is Trump zone. Okay, and if Starmer gets too far, you can come over here and kick some ass too.
Over his ears.
Why does he wear VR glasses? He doesn't even know he's being captured, mate. Oh my God. So they put the VR headset and glasses on. He just thinks he's at home, washing his hands. Maybe he's in one of Epstein's sinks. He's not getting Greenland. There's no way. There's no way. In fact, hang on. Where is Greenland? Let Ron just check something out here. Because I don't know if you know, but all the countries are in the wrong place. Okay? I don't know if you know that. Ron has redone the map of the world and put the countries back where they should be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen that live stream. It was very interesting. Right, Greenland, where are you rascal? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Trump can have Greenland. Yes, that's on his side. That's on his side. Look at it. That's on his side. He can see all of this. This is Trump land now. All this is the empire of America. Welcome. All this is mainly Russia. I'm not going to lie. It's mainly Russia. Okay. It's mainly Russia. But Greenland is not green, mate. It's cold. Actually, what's Greenland up to? Why is he wanting to take Greenland? What's Greenland doing? Did somebody find oil in Greenland? Also, is that the Greenland flag? Also, wait, I'm very confused. Oh man, how amazing does Greenland look? Oh, that is the look at that. No. Trump has no business here. Trump has no business here. You could put a frozen golf course as oil. There can't be oil. There can't be oil. Please don't tell me there's any oil. Look at how adorable this is. You know, I'll tell you something. I can guarantee you, if Trump tries to go to war with Greenland, they will have battle whales. Okay? These people will ride the back of whales with spears like none of us have seen. It became called Greenland when I believe the Vikings discovered it and wanted to make it sound more appealing. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Iceland and Greenland, very misleading. Narwhals. I swear to God, if people start messing with Greenland, right? Look at how cute it is. Look at that. How's Greenland ever done to anybody? Look at this shit. You know, that looks like the side of a biscuit tin. That's what that looks like. That's like the side of a biscuit tin. That's adorable. Okay. These might look like pieces of ice. This is the naval fleet. This is actually the Greenland army base that you're looking at right now. And what they do is they jump on these bits of ice and they just start shouting in Greenland language, whatever language they speak. I'm going to call it Greenwich. That's what they speak out there. The language of the Greenwich. And they shout and they protest at thee. This is just, nobody better mess with Greenland. I feel like I'm looking at the last surviving lion in the wild, right? Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, God, they're going to build a big resort there. The Falklands, right? Don't get me started on the Falklands, okay? Don't get me started on the Falklands. It needs to move its ass back up to where it was before. Stupid madness. So that's what you're all thinking. He's wanting Greenland next. Well, listen. You know, I imagine the government in Greenland's smart, and they'll just be like, you know, we'll work out some deal, right? I mean, it's got to be that. Why is he wanting Greenland? I need to find out more. Greenland, Trump. Is it just oil? He knows that cars run on electricity now, right? Holy sugar balls. Oh, no! I thought you were all just having a laugh. Also, why do we still use this flat Earth map? Why are they all using the flat Earth map? Why is that? I mean, that is the NATO symbol. Minerals. Oh, no! Oh, no. Rare earth minerals, military bases. That's sad. I mean, don't get me wrong. Iceland, Greenland, sorry. I mean, I don't know much. I don't know how. I mean, it looks lovely. Doesn't look like there's much going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it looks real cute, but what's everybody doing? Like, if you live there, what are you doing on a Wednesday night? Apart from freezing your tits off. Just Trump playing Begbie from Train Spotting. Grab you a globe, man. The globes lie. Okay. Do you think China's where it is? Yeah, okay. Sure. They bother me. They bother. Okay. Okay. Also, I'm being sarcastic. I'm very geographically challenged. Okay. Okay. We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security. Do you? To what? To keep us from those pesky Danes? I'm pretty sure the Danes had their fill of global pillaging a few years ago. They're chill now. We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security, and Denmark is not going to be able to do it. We'll worry about Greenland in about 2 months. Let's talk about Greenland in 20 days. That's not 2 months. Trump said in response to reporters' question, well, aboard Air Force One, went en route to Washington. Trump also said, we do need Greenland. Absolutely. We need it for defense in an earlier interview. Oh, they're going to take all your shit, Greenland. We need it for defense while we mine the shit out of you. Trump's comment was met with international condemnation. I go to sneeze. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Excuse me. No more pressure, no more insinuations, no more fantasies of what? We are open to dialogue. We are open to discussion. So, I think this is all being hyped up. Maybe a military base will get slapped in Greenland. Let's hope they don't mind the crap out of everything. Okay. I'm sorry. Can Denmark take the USA to war over this? Denmark should shut the fuck. Like, just shut up, Denmark. Freaking Denmark. Denmark going to war with anyone in 2026. These guys. This Denmark. This one right here. Oh, shudder. Oh, no. They're coming at us with sailboats and oars. Jesus. Let's have a look at the Denmark army. Let's see what Denmark's got to throw at America. Let's have a little look. All right. Oh, I actually look quite badass. Oh, my God. Oh, wait. Okay. I take it back. I take it all back. Denmark looks pretty badass. Look at this guy holding his weapon around the right way. This is who's coming for you, America. They're coming for you. And I love Denmark. You're a good bunch of people. I'm only busting your chops. I mean, not the most intimidating bunch I've ever seen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not the most intimidating armed forces, but hey, you got them. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would consider Denmark even remotely Oh my God! Wait a minute. That's the Danes. That's the Dane. All right. I've seen these guys in Call of Duty, right? And you don't mess with them. I take it all back. Take it all back. Oh, Denmark's going to kick America's ass. This is going to be the biggest ass kicking of 2026. Sorry, America. You can't compete with this. You can't compete with netheads. All right? You can't do it. Freaking Netanyahu, more like Net and Speznaz. You know what I'm saying? Look at these dudes. And there's only 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? You want to see how big America's army is? I'll show you. Look at this shit. Look at them. Wads. That's all of America. Bosh. The Danes. Damn. All right. Big up the Danes. Yeah, I mean, oh God, it even says it there. Shit. Greenland boasts minerals, oil, and natural gas. Oh, Greenland, you're screwed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's weird because it's a whitey invading another whitey and taking a bunch of resources, and the world's it's shocking for a lot of the world. Okay, that's not usually. It's usually there's religion involved and other cultures and all of this. This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be an interesting one. Oh, Donald. Oh, Donald. No one can see what you're looking at. Donald. You are a little rascal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to spell Netanyahu. I have to write the word net and then the word Yahoo. Like if I held up a picture of a net and then the Yahoo logo, that would be good enough for me. That if I was to make up how Mandarin is done with symbols, that's how his name would be done in 2026. Ron's version of Mandarin, net, Yahoo symbol, Israeli. Nailed it. Okay. Rare earth minerals. Okay. According to a 2023 survey, 25 of 34 minerals deemed critical raw materials by the European Commission were found in the island. Listen, it's a bit icky, right? When another country looks after its stuff. Oh my God. America is that. Oh my God, it's the younger brother or sister that keeps taking your shit and doesn't look after it. Because they've broken all their toys and now they're coming for your toys. No, that's not how it works, mate. Oh man, shall we all rise up and go fight for Greenland? Yes. I want a whale. I want a whale and one of those birds from Avatar. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're cooking. Okay, natural gas, lithium, rare earth elements used in electric vehicles. Oh, God damn it. Oh, no. So we've gone from oil, digging up the oil, to now digging up the batteries. Get a fucking horse. How about that? How about this? How about, right, we look at the new Tesla, okay? 1 horsepower, right? 1 horsepower, okay? Very little protection from the elements, I'm not going to lie. You will fall victim to, I imagine, a few milkshakes from McDonald's being launched at you. And I'll tell you something else. Why are we not looking at how we travel and why we travel? Like, it's bizarre. You know, they tried to release a vehicle, I think it was in the late 80s in the UK. It was an electric powered car. It was only a 1-seater and it looked like a toboggan, but it was designed so that if you were doing, it was for local travel, right? Local traveling. And we don't often ask ourselves about vehicles for just getting around in, right? We look at cars and things like this. That's great, but I mean, I don't know a lot of people that can afford cars, right? A lot of people I know don't have cars. And I've always looked at those tiny little smart cars and thought to myself, that makes sense to me. Like a 2-seater little car, just it's not for going on family holidays, it's not for doing any of that. It's just for getting about in. So yeah, we need to work on this. Like, let's stop drilling for oil and start digging up batteries. God damn it! And of course, it would be Greenland that had. Oh God, has Elon done this? Oh God, is this what's happening? Is Elon? Also, you may have realized that Before the Headlines is the name of this show, and we're discussing the reasons. I want to discuss here what we think is coming before it hits the headlines. And it makes you wonder, man, if Elon had anything to do with this, because, you know, Elon loves a battery, right? Boy loves a battery. God damn. Sure, until too good. Do you know what's crazy though? Right? I mean, I make jokes about this, right? Do you have any idea what New York City used to look like before there was cars? Like, do you have any idea how much poop? Do you have any idea why in New? In fact, let me show you something here. I'm going to show you something. Isn't it really interesting, right? That buildings in New York are like this. Did you ever wonder why the building is 6 foot up from the pavement? Do you ever wonder, like, do you know how stupid an idea it is to build a building and then raise the ground floor up by about 4 feet? Well, that's because that's where all the horse shit used to get pushed to. They would put, because there was no pavement, like they would just all get pushed to the sides. For poo! Yes! How crazy is that? How crazy is that? You'll never walk up a set of stairs outside a building again and be like, I know why this is really here. It's true, right? It's true. It's crazy. But yeah, poop. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the poop. All right, I'm not gonna lie. But crazy. Right. So last thing I want to talk about today. This is not my opinion. This is not the opinion of the Sean Atwood channel. This is the opinion of The Guardian. Once whispered, now discussed the rise of dubious claims of civil war in the UK. Dystopian warnings were once reserved for the far right, have found a wider audience, but there are good reasons for skepticism. Interesting, right? It is a darkly dystopian vision of Britain's future in which tens of thousands die in a bitter civil war in just a few years' time. Yet such forecasts are no longer limited to niche concerns of the internet or X feeds of Elon Musk, condemned by Downing Street for claiming that war in Britain was inevitable after the post Southport rioting. What remains a rally cry for extreme right wing can now be found across a far broader cross section of public discussion, appearing everywhere from the opinion pages of the Daily Telegraph to the neighbourhood Facebook groups and in the speeches of MPs such as Nigel Farage. Less prominent but increasingly influential has been the role in some academia quietly arguing that civil war is coming to a culturally fractured Britain amid the economic stagnation and the collapse of trust in politics. Hell yeah! I don't know if it's scary times. I think it's wake-up call times. I think if you're hearing this and reading this now and are still sat on your ass, shoveling crap into your face, thinking everything's going to be okay as you watch your kids running in and out of your house, you're dumbass. You're dumbass. You are a dummy. Sorry. Hey, natural selection though, right? Natural selection, baby. I need to go and get a drink. I'll be 1 minute. I'll tell you something right now. Uh, my main thing for this year is the skill sets I want to acquire. I want to definitely go and do a course or a training sessions in defending yourself from being attacked with knives. Right, going to be a lot of people being attacked with knives, and I don't mean the little scallywags. I mean other things. 100%, man. 100%. We should all know. Because otherwise, what's going to happen is someone's going to come at you. You're going to pull a stupid face, put your hands out, stick your arse out, and then that's you're going to be stabbed. So, not me. I'm not today. And we'll go through Ron's plan, but not here. Okay, I think you will see something like Belfast during the Troubles or Baghdad circa 2008, 2010. We need to talk about what's going on in the Middle East as well this week, guys. Like, it is going down all over the world right now. Yeah, sorry. If that's directed at me about saying God damn, I'm very, very sorry, but it is not your human right to not be offended by what I'm saying. So I do apologize for you misinterpreting that. A former government advisor on counterinsurgency, he envisages a messy... Oh, wow, here we go. Former government advisor on counterinsurgency. Counterinsurgency? A messy, don't know what that word is, messy conflict breaking down along urban and rural, but ultimately ethnic lines. Three sides will emerge, he claims. Muslim population barricaded in the urban enclaves. White British one that regards the government as illegitimate and captured by... Oh, my God! Yes! Correct, maybe, allegedly. It's a softly spoken Canadian speculates as many as 23,000... yeah, a year. I was going to say 23,000 deaths. I don't think so. I don't think so. How many people have come into this country? Way more than 23,000. Way more. Way more. So if we all meet in a field and it's even, do you know what I'm saying? Half of each side is taken out. It's more than 23,000. 23,000 a year. That sounds still sounds ridiculously low. Ridiculously low. What does that work out at? Like 500 people a week, something like that. Where's my calculator? Because it is in the post, people. All right, so 23,000 divided by 12. It's 500 people a week. That's what you think is going to... I think he is trying to plead into your hearts here, people, of the reader here. Well and truly underspeculated. Well and truly. Ron's not good with swords. Ron's pretty good with a short sword and a mallet and a Cali sticks. Cali sticks are what I'm pretty good at. Anything that's bludgeoning is good. I can't fall and stab myself with that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why we've got Terry Titanium Bar. He's legend. And of course, I'm referring to home protection here. I'm talking about preparedness when society has fallen. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, we're not talking about now. We're talking about if it was to kick off to a point where you have a society that has rule without law. Where I mean, we came very close to seeing it with the Jeremy times during the lockdown. Okay. Very close to seeing it. I'll tell you this right now. They're talking about 3 different groups, and they're talking about royals and pitchfork sort of narratives and path to all this. I'll tell you what's going to happen. If this kicks off, every single group in the UK that ever wanted this to kick off is going to kick off and fight for why they wanted it to kick off. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Nah, you're only good, mate. No. I'll thank you for the apology, Unveiled Truth. Thank you for the apology. Ron's a bit spicy this morning, so I will. I know a lot. It annoys a lot of people, when I say that. So I'll try and it means nothing to me. That's the thing. It means nothing to me. So really, if it doesn't really mean anything to me, but it upsets people, I'm kind of happy to kind of tweak how I do things. But I'll probably fail miserably at it. But the intent's there. Ethnic. Wow. This is a mad article. There is some words in here. There is some words. Just straight on from the far right madness into the ethnic cleansing. Wow. People are done though. People are done now, man. I mean, it's. Oh, listen. As far as Ron is concerned with this country, I'm not one of these people that's content with sitting and talking about it. Okay. Ron's got the ball rolling on everything that he spoke about last year. Everything. Politics, local groups, everything. It just doesn't make very much sense to come and then talk about it all on the internet, where the people that I could be, there's a lot of ops, okay, and global PDF groups, cartel groups on the dark web, light pickings, easy work, easy peasy. But a bunch of people that could live around the corner. Ron needs to get a fence up first. Not his fence, his gate up first, and then we'll be good. But crazy, right? I mean, this is today. This is what is being discussed. This is what could be coming. But don't sit here and join me on live streams and nod your head going, oh, yes, the government's totally screwed up. Oh, yes, we don't trust them. We don't trust them. Turn off the podcast and assume they're going to give a shit about you and your kids when it kicks off, because it ain't. It ain't going to work like that. You know? Believe it or not, the police are here to come and deal with stuff once a crime's happened. Once your kids have been R'd, then the police will get involved. But as they've shown us in the past, there's a good chance they're going to tell you that if you call them again and report this, they're going to put you in jail. So yeah, there we go, everyone. That is my views on everything. Now, we've got a few minutes left, and I'd like to just encourage everyone and remind everyone that I would like you guys to come and be involved. There is a WhatsApp that will be set up tomorrow or the next day for this. How are you doing, Emma? We used to do the Daily Show, and people would be able to call in through WhatsApp. I'm getting that set up for you guys because that's international. It's free. It's easy. And we're back to the Daily Show. Now, there's no evening show with me tonight, but tomorrow, Wednesday, and I do believe Friday, I have evening shows. Today and tomorrow, the Daily Show is at 1:00. Then Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to trial it at 3 and 5, I think. And I'm debating about whether or not Friday is going to be like a roundup day. So if anything breaking happens, we can talk about it, but we can kind of round up the week. And I think once WhatsApp's installed and you guys can really just sit there and type or push a button and there's not any complicated new links for you guys to learn, I think that would be kick-ass. So I'll have my camera fixed as well tomorrow. That little, it's a USB to micro USB adapter that I need. And I keep losing them. Like, I don't remember if anyone remembers. Does anyone remember, like, growing up in the early 90s, you used to get these things, you put them on your keys, and if you, like, shouted or whistled or clapped, it would play a sound. Why is that not in everything? Why is that not just a standard thing that is installed in everything? Like, I don't need an air tag, okay? I don't need an air tag. I just need tiny device that I shout at and it makes a noise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You all know what I'm saying. Back to love. I wish that was the case. Sadly, I'm fueled with vengeance and fury. Love is an emotion best kept for those who they deserve it. That's what I think now. Love is something that you give to those that deserve it. Doesn't mean you have to walk about being a dick. It just means just be sure you know, right, exactly who your people are. Okay? Friends, colleagues, all of it. Write down all the people you know and then start putting them in little categories of how likely they are to pull you out of a burning building. And I don't mean like a little bit of a burning building. I mean like a real bad one. And then all the people that wouldn't pull you out of them, just ball them up and put them in the trash mentally. Okay. If you're in a wheelchair, right, and there's steps, but you would run in, right, but can't run in, we'll have to work out an algorithm for that. Okay. 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 Because too many people will look you in the eye, promise you the world, watch you suffer and watch you torture yourself to then shit all over you. And I've had too many years of this. I can't remember the last time I focused on myself. I can't remember the last time. Having babies, moving houses, breakups, 12-year-long relationships. I don't think I've ever done it. Which is weird because I come across as a bit of a sociopathic narcissist, right? But there's people that you want to be the people you want them to be. And it doesn't matter how much you want it, it ain't going to happen. So, yeah, there's my really cool. Oh, so basically, I'm going to play you something now. All right. Because I have a brand new YouTube channel. Brand new YouTube channel, brand new content. Ron Swanson isn't even a name that exists there. And some of you will hate it. Oh, I've taken the sociopath test several times. I'm a high scorer between 61 and 63 out of 65 every time. Every time. Every time. So I'm okay with it though. Like I'm okay with if that's the case. I'm okay with a lot of things. I think my score on that test is because of the blatant honesty, right? Like it's all about whether or not you would do bad things to people in order to get your own way. And it's like, would you stand on someone to get further in life if no one else found out about it? Yes. Yes. Repeatedly. I'd be like spamming that life hack. I'd be, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know a lot of you would say that you wouldn't. Okay. And also, I don't mean murder. Okay. I don't mean like put an oil pipe through a Ugandan village and displace 1,000 people. I mean like fucking over Sharon in the office because she's a bitch. Okay. Totally. I'm totally going to do that. Totally. And they ask other questions. In fact, should we take one? In fact, tomorrow we will take a test. Yes. That's what we'll do. Tomorrow we'll take a bunch of sociopath tests. We'll take one collectively, right? And we'll do it through some polls and you guys can all vote. And then we can do one on, there's a fun day for us all as a community. Let's find out who needs to go and speak to a professional. Awesome. Awesome. Oh my God. First day back, people. We're a bit spicy. First day back. Yeah. No. I get that too. Treat people how you want to be treated. I get that. But it's an interesting one because I completely agree with you. You should treat people exactly how you want to be treated. But stepping on someone to further yourself is how people have treated most people. And I think when it comes to business and furthering your career, it's very different than how it is in the personal life. For me, I think there's a lot more ruthlessness and a lot more tomfoolery in that world. But I know, listen, I completely agree with you. Treat people how you want to be treated. I 99% of the time, I am 100% the same. Now, listen, Ron's got a new channel. Okay, most of you are going to hate it. Okay, it is gaming. All right, but I'm trying to take the game footage and turn it in to epic entertainment for you people. And I've got a little clip. If you guys would like to see a little clip, all right? And I'll play you out with this, okay? It depends on the situation. I completely agree. So I can make an informed decision. Not RuneScape, no. Yeah. So I will say this as well. Ron Swanson on this channel will not exist. You might hear some friends refer to me as Ronald, but I am Toasty, okay? And the fucking era of the Mallow is fucking coming. Now, you'll see where all the temporary graphics are in this, because I didn't want to put the one up that's got all the graphics in it yet. But let's watch the first 5 minutes of this, and then I'll end this. PUBG Top 50 here, my G. So listen, I was up till 5 o'clock this morning making AI generated music for fictional characters in the Marshmallow world. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fully grown man, I might add. I'm an adult. This is an adult you're hearing. This is hilarious. So we can do this. All right. So let me know, first of all, can you hear this? Okay, we're doing it. Okay. Did you all hear that? Just let me know if you heard that. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Here we go. This is the first 5 minutes of the first 20-minute episode of my new content. So check it out. Okay. We're doing it. Okay.
It's literally right there, dude.
I see it.
Oh my god.
You all thought it was over. It's over when I tell you it's over. What's up, everyone? So my name's Toasty. I'm a raider. It's been a tough day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm down bad. I said a lot of things about a lot of people's mothers today that I'm regretting now. Suck your mother! Sucker good! Say it! Say my name! I'm fucking Toasty! The fucking Mallow! Let's fucking raid!
Steel clouds spin, cold sparks rain down. We came in small ships, we're shaking the ground. Our raiders locked in, boots on the hoe. Every scar on our armor says we don't stop.
You'll never forget it! Say it!
Toasty, the mellow, tiny spark in a metal shadow. Arc raiders ride on the edge of the void, crushing every arc-born droid. Raise that torch, let the dark one know. We burn bright, we burn in control. Toasty, the mellow leads us through the arc belt battle.
Hells to the yeah. Welcome, readers and non-readers. We live our lives in Speranza. Some of us choosing to brave the tunnels and head to the surface. For we are the raiders of the Rust Belt. We gear up, we grab our team, and we head down the tunnels. Day in and day out. Some of us don't make it back through the hands of the treacherous or through the hands of the Ark, the machines that rain down the fire upon us. But we persevere. We push through. And we raid. And this raid started out like any other. We hit the damn battlegrounds. We headed out with such hope in our hearts, heading down to loot the tower, open locked doors, and goop our way back to Speranza. But as we all know, giving simple orders,
Onward, gentlemen, onward!
can change everything in a heartbeat. A leader has to be accountable for his actions and his team.
No, that was literally you. What the fuck?
It was guilt by association.
Wow. So, like, if you just maybe tell me.
Trying to take shit out with a shotgun. Some noob shit. Some noob shit indeed. And we will learn the hard lessons of our decisions in this raid. For it is not just my own life I'm accountable for, but my team. We all need to return, gooped, for our only true friend in the Rust Belt, as every raider knows, is our trusty cock. Whether you have a white cock, a black cock, or something else, our faith in our true friend is unwavering. And that unwavering trust is what my team had in me. They're young. They're full of ambition. They want to prove themselves. Listen to how much hope they have. A hope lost to many of us.
Yes.
Yes, this is the mindset we like. Positive affirmations. Actually, I'm going to show him. But today was a raid like no other. Sacrifice, loss, redemption. Just another day on the Rust Belt. And what is this life without the unity and bond of your teammates, your fellow raiders, those who stand by your side and don't gun you down at an elevator door? We are a family here, and if you know, you know. And sadly, if you don't, you never will. For the bond, the memories, and the moments we cherish, we hold them dear. I'm Toasty the Mallow. Join me, for this is our story.
You guys ever like get a really scratchy asshole and have to just
Yes. Like you got to put a couple of layers of cloth between that motherfucker though. So you can't go in bareback. You can't go in bareback. Okay. All right. So there you go. First 5 minutes. It's like 20 minutes long. It'll be up very soon. And that is the new project. It's just too much fun. It's too much fun. The channels are live on YouTube and Twitch. Obviously, nothing's on there. Nothing's been promoted. Nothing's been done at all. And yeah, should all be kicking off this week. It'll be, evenings. It's after the work's done. We'll be reading. So yeah, thanks all for being here. I'll see you all tomorrow. You've all been just wonderful to come back to. It's great to see you all. Please like and share. Like I say, we'll be messing around with the start times a little bit. The show will get a little bit higher production value as well. I'm just in the middle of tweaking a lot of things. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for showing up, and I appreciate all of you. And you guys are awesome. And I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you to the production team, Sarah and Shane. Not made their life easy. I've not been online for a couple of weeks, so lots to still talk about, lots to still go over. But you guys are just my rock right now, and I'll see you on the next one. Like and subscribe. Peace.